We're back for some more of Jason Marsden's birthday special, everybody, which we're going to play another Super Nintendo game. And this time around, we're going to be playing Jeopardy Deluxe Edition. Let's see how we do this. Let's see how we do this game.
This is Jeopardy!
Rob and Jim are my opponents today. It's an all-guys game.
Here are the categories.
For the Jeopardy round, we have these categories. The Middle East, ballet, TV, starts with the letter V, quotes, and we're going to close it out with hodgepodge. They seem like good categories, so I'll take them. Ballet 100.
The answer is...
Frederick Ashton played one of the ugly stepsisters in this ballet he choreographed. What is Cinderella? Ballet 200.
The answer is...
Susan Yaffe performed part of this expiring bird ballet at George Bush's inaugural gala. What is Swan Lake? Ballet 300.
The answer is...
The Moors Pavane is a ballet of love, death, and betrayal based on this play. What is Othello? Ballet 400.
The answer is...
In the ballet Sylvia, this goddess of the hunt mortally wounds the villain with an arrow. Who is Diana? Ballet 5.
The answer is...
A pas poisson is a movement in which a dancer bends her body like one of these creatures. What is a fish? Okay. I would like to have, I'd like to have hodgepodge for 100.
The answer is...
Hairy adjective describing sheep and mammoths. What is woolly? Hodgepodge 200.
The answer is...
Susan B. Anthony was raised in this religion. What is Quaker?
The answer is...
The science of calculating the position of a ship and directing its course. What is navigation? Hodgepodge for 400.
The answer is...
New York City landmark that was bombed in 1993. What is the World Trade Center? I'll have 500 for the last clue in the category.
The answer is...
Name for an English chemist who studied it, Daltonism is better known as this. What is colorblindness? That's right. 2 categories we ran. I will take Middle East for 100.
The answer is...
War broke out on September 22nd, 1980, when fighter bombers from this nation attacked 10 Iranian airfields. What is Iraq? I'll take Middle East for 200.
The answer is.
The building of Aswan High Dam in the 1960s was financed by loans from this country. What is the USSR? Yes. 300, same category.
The answer is.
Of all the Arab countries, this one has the highest percentage of Christians, about 40%. What is Lebanon? Lebanon is correct. Middle East for 400.
The answer is.
This country's national airline is Alya. What is Jordan? Middle East for 500.
The answer is.
Okay. In 1941, Syria gained its independence from this European country. What is France? That'll be 3 categories we've ran entirely without... Yeah. We ran the entire 3 categories without anyone else buzzing in. I'll take quotes for 100.
The answer is.
Pie the PM who said of Viscount Montgomery, in defeat, unbeatable, in victory, unbearable. Who is Winston Churchill? Quotes for 200.
The answer is.
He said, I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. Who's Patrick Henry? Let's have quotes for 300, please.
The answer is.
He stated in one of his lectures, where id was, there ego shall be. Who is Sigmund Freud? I'll take quotes for 400.
The answer is.
We need religion for religion's sake, morality for morality's sake, and this. What is art for art's sake? Let's take quotes for 500, please.
The answer is.
Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, dear. Is under this playwright in Bartlett's quotations. I'll give this one to Rob because I don't remember who it was. Bertolt Brecht. Bertolt Brecht was the one. Okay. We have 2 categories left. We have TV and starts with V. TV for 100. Okay.
The answer is.
Futuristic Hanna-Barbera cartoon series that featured a robot maid named Rosie. What is the Jetsons? TV 200.
The answer is.
Al Bundy is the salesman of these items on Married with Children. What are women's shoes? I'll take TV for 300.
The answer is.
Although Colt Seavers of the Fall Guy did this for a living, he also chased bail jumpers. What is stunt work? TV for 400.
The answer is.
He sits across the aisle from Gene Siskel. Who's Roger Ebert? TV for 500.
The answer is.
Still no Daily Double yet. This former producer of ABC's Wide World of Sports got his first Emmy nomination in 1966. I'll give this one to Jim because I don't know. I don't remember anyway. His name is Rune Arledge. Rune Arledge. So we know the Daily Double is in the category that starts with B. Now it's just a matter of finding out which dollar amount it's under. Is it under the $100 clue?
The answer is...
It is not. Thackeray told tales of Becky Sharp and Amelia Sedley in this novel without a hero. What is Vanity Fair? $200.
The answer is...
In this 1958 Hitchcock film, James Stewart played a former police detective afraid of heights. What is Vertigo? $300.
The answer is...
Either of two lower chambers of the heart that pump blood into the arteries. What is a ventricle? $400.
The answer
Not
is...
there, so we know where it is. Hindus believe this god descended from heaven in several forms, including Krishna, who is Vishnu. And the last clue is mine because it is the Daily Double of the round. I'm gonna bet all $7,500. Expressed as a number, it's the capacity of an atom to combine with other atoms. What is... I want to say velocity. So I'll just say, what is velocity? No? Valence! Oh! There goes all the money I worked so hard for. Thought for sure I would have it. That's okay, we can get it back. We can bounce back, we've done it before. So I'm going first in Double Jeopardy. Alright.
Here are the categories.
Let's get to the 6 categories. We have U.S. Geography, Medieval People, In the News, Birds, Music, and we'll close it out with First Families. Alright. If we're going to make a comeback, this is the time. Birds 1000.
The answer is...
Houses built for these purple birds usually look like little apartment buildings. What is the purple martin? Got $1,000 back. There we go. Let's have First Families 1000.
The answer is...
The first White House wedding took place in 1812, and this first lady's sister, Lucy, was the bride. Who is Dolly Madison? Okay. In the News 1000.
The answer is...
After lengthy hearings, he was appointed as the second black U.S. Supreme Court Justice. Who is Clarence Thomas? There we go. Let me have Medieval People 1000.
The answer is...
These medieval musicians were originally servants or ministers to the royal court. What are minstrels? Who are minstrels, I should say? Music 1000.
The answer is...
This Vienna-born composer was best known for his collaboration with Alan J. Lerner, who is Low. U.S. Geography 1000.
The answer is...
This 107-mile-long lake helps separates New England from New York. What is Lake Champlain? Here we go. Let's have birds for 800.
The answer is.
The sapsucker is the only bird of this family that gets nourishment from the trees themselves. What is the woodpecker? There we go. First families for 800. Try it again. His wife, Rachel, lived to see him elected, but died before he was inaugurated. Who's Andrew Jackson? I'll take first families for 200.
The answer is.
Before the 1988 election, she joked that if George lost, she'd get a facelift and dye her hair red. Who's Barbara Bush? First family trivia for 400.
The answer is.
Frederick Dent, Ellen Marshall, Jesse Root, and Ulysses Simpson were his children. Who's Ulysses S. Grant? Okay. First family trivia 600.
The answer is.
First lady who was born Claudia Alta Taylor. Who's Lady Bird Johnson? There we go. Let me have in the news for 800.
The answer is.
In December 1988, an executive proclamation extended U.S. waters to this many miles. What is 12? Good. I'd like medieval people 800.
The answer is.
Known as Friar Roger, this English scientist and philosopher foresaw the airplane. Who is Roger Bacon? Okay. Music for 800.
The answer is.
Henry Purcell, court composer for James II and William III, is buried in this church. What is Westminster Abbey? U.S. geography for 800.
The answer is.
The number of U.S. states that border Mexico was 4. Okay. Birds for 600.
The answer is.
These comical flightless birds live in colonies called rookeries. What are penguins? In the news for 600.
The answer is.
The monarch who now sits on the chrysanthemum throne. Jim buzzes in on this one. The monarch was Emperor Akihito. Alright. So he's up to $1,100, and he makes the next selection. Medieval people, 200.
The answer
Medieval
is.
people, however you say it, doesn't matter. It's believed that in 1455, Johann Fuss foreclosed on and took over this man's printing operation. Who is Johannes von Gutenberg? Medieval people for 600.
The answer is
Ethelred the Unready managed to lose most of England to King Sweyn Porkbeard of this country. What is Sweden? Or is it Denmark? I'm gonna change it and say what is Denmark. Good thing I did. Music for 600.
the answer is
Rimsky-Korsakov wrote a short piece about these two Amadeus characters. I'll give this one to Rob because I don't know. Don't remember. It was Mozart and Salieri. Mozart and Salieri. Alright. Okay, so he's tied with Jim right now. A few clues left. The other Daily Double's up there somewhere. Medieval people 400.
the answer is
And he did not find it. Spanish warrior, knight errant, and star of his own epic, Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar was known as this. Let's see. Who was... Oh, let me think. Who was Don Juan? No. Down to $19,000. But I have a lot of money sitting in front of me right now, so I'm not complaining. It was El Cid. I didn't think it was right, but that's okay. We have 9 clues left. Birds 200.
the answer is
The plastic variety of this big pink bird is often found on front lawns in suburbia. What is a flamingo? $19,200 now. U.S. geography for 600.
the answer is
No Daily Double there. This Florida city, once home to Ernest Hemingway, is the southernmost in the continental U.S. What is Key West? Okay. 1908. I'll take birds for 400.
the answer is
Not there. In Greek myth, Hera took the 100 eyes of Argus the Watchman and sent them into this bird's tail. Was the peacock? Okay. Let's have in the news 400.
the answer is
He was Atros Perot's running mate. Oh, I think I know, but I'm going to hold back. James Stockdale. Okay, that was not my guess. Thank God. Rob's up to $1,500. Where to now? In the news, 200. There's the other Daily Double. Alright, he's going to wager all $1,500 on this clue. Surrealist painter who also designed jewelry and theater sets and who died in January 1989. It's Salvador Dali. You're $3,000, Rob. 4 clues left. Music, 200.
the answer is
Richard Strauss conducted the premiere of this Engelbert Humperdinck work about 2 kids. What is Hansel and Gretel? $400. Music for 400.
the answer is
Rural name shared by a Vaughan Williams Symphony and Beethoven 6. What is the pastoral? U.S. geography for 200.
the answer is
Alaska is the only U.S. state to border this ocean. What is the Arctic? Good. Now the last clip.
The answer is
The James River is the largest waterway entirely within this state. What is Virginia? So Jim is $1,500, Rob $3,000, and despite a huge hit on the Daily Double game of the Jeopardy round, I have bounced back to $21,400. It's a lot of money. Let's take a look at the final Jeopardy category for today. Gone fishing. Okay, I'll do $3,852. 38.52. Yeah, that looks good. Splashing and wearing clothes that reflect light may provoke sharks to do this. What is a tack? And if I get that right, I go up to $25,252.
the final Jeopardy answer is
Is it a tack? Yep, so I'm going to end up with $25,252. See you all for another game right after this. Jim is tied with Rob at the moment. Rob goes up to $5,000. See you after the break.